I get broads in Atlanta, chasing dope lean and shit, sipping fat.
What's going on, guys? Pegasus from the Wiseguys, and I'm here with Panda. We're gonna have a whole like cut scene right before that, and now we're back. He did well today. I'm just gonna shut up talking, and he's gonna talk.
I got first place today at locals.
Okay.
Undefeated.
Okay. I saw you with the.
You know how it is. Today we played Adventure Prankids because one card combos are the best combos.
I've heard.
3 Roxy's. At one point when I played this, I was only doing 2, but you want to run 3. You want to see a name. It's a 1 card combo, so you just play 3 of everything. But 3 Lamseys, 3 Fansies, 3 Dropsies. Y'all know the cards.
I'm mesmerized by your ratios right here.
I know, right? 3 Pandemoniums,
Pandemonium?
Pandemonium.
Okay. It's monium for pandas. Okay.
And then Prankids Prank. I used to play 1. I bumped that up to 2. You want to play more than 1. You want to play more than 1. You only need 1, but you kind of want to see it. And then if they get rid of 1, have the access to the other one, possibly from the deck.
Do you care more about the toking or the getting the card at the end?
Honestly, the shuffling back in is the better one because you do run through your resources really fast.
Right.
And then when your opponent clears your board, that's typically the thing that keeps you going, running into more cards.
Right.
And also just having it as a card that you can potentially discard for pranks. If you have one on board and you draw one. 3 that's honestly another one of these, to be honest with you.
I did not know these were gold. That's like,
yep, came in gold.
He's like, yeah, I know, don't judge me.
Yeah, right, don't judge me. Don't judge my life.
Right.
Look, I'm using a rare of this because I don't have a third set.
You don't know my life.
Right, you don't know my life. But y'all know what this one is. This is good for chain blocking, especially when your opponent goes first, to stop them from ashing these. Like everything you want to do, you want to stop them from ashing these so that it comes out. That way you can play some Yu-Gi-Oh.
Chain block them a little bit.
Yeah. This, oh man, that card, that's one of the best. That's so good right there. Even with playing Anaconda, because I played Anaconda, when you've had your bad hands and all you have left is like your adventure token on board and you have a monster and you've already used MAYDEW, you literally be like, all right, cool, go into that, send this, shuffle 3 back into the deck, make battle about it. And then next turn, you have the ability to banish this and then add fancies.
So they're so far behind they can't do that. I got you.
And then the one of, you play that. You ain't gonna lie, when you see that, when your opponent sees that, you're like, you do the one of. I did.
Yeah, facts hurts.
That's so powerful in this deck.
Is that because of the rocket
ride? Yep.
Free. It's literally free, whatever.
You draw a late game and you're like, oh man, I've gone through resources. Y'all kind of battling out. You like top deck that. You like, there's a lot of monsters in my graveyard.
He's like, something's going on.
It's going down. And then of course, as a lot of people I've heard say, pay to win.
Facts. Oh yeah. How much is this whole engine? This whole engine is a crazy price.
Yeah, because they're like last time I checked, there was around 50s to 60s. So, I mean, if you go low end, you're already talking $300 right there.
Right.
I pulled this bad boy, and it's just been with me since I pulled it. It's like 40. Normally, the $2, $1 card of this whole thing is now 40.
So we can get the full bling in there.
Full bling.
Okay.
Full bling, and then these you don't not run that. It's too good.
I've heard people. I've seen some people talk about not playing that. I'm like,
you definitely play it in this deck only because if nothing else, it chain blocks. I learned that from playing, but essentially you do the whole right thing, but you don't activate Faithful Adventure until you normal summon Prankid, link off into MAYDEW, and then when you activate him, you go, that one chain link 1, this chain link 2.
Right.
That way they can't ash you, because that's normally the choke point that ends your plays. So if you have this, you do that to block.
It's like a skill way to play around. Okay,
yep.
I got you.
And then now we going into the hand traps, because essentially that's what this is a 1-card combo.
Now we're going into hand traps.
With a bunch of hand.
Now we're going into hand traps. Okay, bro.
3 Ghost Ogre, because we also hate Adventure. 3 Ash is just the best generic one. 3 nibs. We hate that, but we know why we playing that. 3 impermanents. This is probably, to me, this is probably the best one of the format right now out of everything, you know, because there's so much spot stuff you want to hit. So impermanence is just good. It's better than Valor. You run impermanence before Valor.
Because of talent still,
Right.
maybe. Maybe.
And then it doesn't hurt me, but it shuts almost everybody else out. My last round, they were playing Salad. Game 3, I flipped it up. You could just see the defeat on his face.
The anti, if you don't have the vaccine, you can't make it into YCS card. I got you, bro. I got you.
So we're just playing a whole lot of hate. Main deck is actually 47 cards. It's probably enough, but again, it's 1 card combos.
Did you feel solid about the number, the 47?
I could go up to 50 to be honest with you and throw in 3 effect Valors. Somebody was telling me that, but I was like, I'm just going to try it here. Because to be honest with you, I was just like, I'm running 12 hand traps. No matter what I'm running 12 hand traps, I don't care about what my number is, we get into 12 hand traps. Because honestly, this game is a let me hand trap you to death.
Yeah.
And that's how I beat a lot of people. They'd be like, summon no, summon no, summon no. Is it my turn now?
So you're playing Sky Striker next week. That's what you're saying. Okay.
While you playing, I just picked up some Sky Striker cards.
Stay tuned.
You know I got a problem. You know I got a problem. New deck every week. New
I
deck
have a problem,
every week.
y'all. He's got a problem.
Card at 1, obvious reasons, because otherwise, every turn you just like, you stop me, all right, next turn, do it again, next turn, do it again. I did learn something from one person. A lot of times you'll end up battling Butler and you'll think like, oh, I want to nuke the board twice. Honestly, it's better to shuffle that back in, because most people can break your board. They can't kill you, but they can break your board, and if you put that back in, you're back to your 1 card combo to be able to play again.
So that's what you should do most of the time.
Typically, they break your board, and then you need this.
Right.
You need this.
Makes sense.
One of those.
Oh, I see a lot of people stop playing those.
And the people still run back row, and I have used this.
Yeah.
You know, I will not take that out.
Right. That card is savage. Feather Duster, right?
Yeah. Like there's too many people who run back row, and I'm gonna go into that.
Rip Roaring Roaster.
And then 3 of him. You can run 2, but sometimes you're running to the I want the 3rd one. 2 of these. You only need 1, but sometimes you run into you want the 2nd, so it's just good to go 2 and 3. You can go 2 and 1, but your extra deck's kind of there. 2 of this guy, he's really what people hate to see. Between these 2, and so many people get caught lacking with these 2. When you activate him, none of your monsters can be destroyed by card effects. The amount of people who still try to destroy this after I've done that, I'm like, okay. And then they're like, what?
Oh, right.
He can't be destroyed.
And then you just blow them away with it.
Just 1 and 1. Rarely go into him, but you still have to run it. This is the one you use most of the time, but these are the awkward plays when they end up messing up your board and you don't end up having to get to be able to do 3 to make him. So both of these go off. They can't be destroyed by battle or card effects. So high chance they making it to my turn, and I can do stuff with them.
There's just nothing to do, right?
Yeah. So I do side Super Poly. You know, for people playing all those, like, yeah, we getting that off the board.
Right.
And then that is probably what I consider like an MVP for this deck, especially once you get to late game and you haven't used Thunder Dragon Fusion, because just sending that, shuffling the 3 into your graveyard back in your deck, and then dropping that guy on them. They're like, wait, what? Yeah. You know. And then if you ever run into it, if I make it to the next turn, you know, with all my stuff on board, and we go in here, and then there's a blowout.
I saw something interesting today that I actually have to research before I talk on that one. And then the side deck is just whatever.
It's generic. Well, the probably if you're not playing this, I don't know what you're doing. I really don't. If this not in your side deck, I don't know what you're doing this format. That's supposed to be in your side deck.
Side deck, you said.
Oh, if you ballsy enough, you can main it. You know. 3 Super Polys, obvious, you know, works for my deck too if I need to. I hate all those tokens. Like, everybody's playing the token. We hate tokens. I'm playing tokens and I hate tokens. I don't know what I'm doing in my life. So I used to main this almost all the time, but I I've come to realization I hate losing my resources. I normally have to choose a resource that I need, like a hand trap in my hand to send, or something on the board that I need. It's never just some useless card, so I'd rather have it to go second.
You know what, bro? You don't know this, bro. You know?
I don't know about all that now.
I'm being held at gunpoint off the camera.
And then 3,000 Cyclones is the best back row spot removal in the game. Just destroying doesn't always help, you know.
I've noticed the interaction with that and Scythe, like when people would pop in Scythe and all kind of stuff.
Yeah, that's one way to just ain't gonna be no. I'm gonna blow up Scythe twice. You know, not, he get banished. Let's just end all that right now. No.
Alrighty, bro. Well, I appreciate you, bro. You know,
man, no problem.
We gotta
Wise
get
guys,
we gotta get Panda on the screen, man. You know, we gotta get Panda on.
Of course.
All right, bro.
You're gonna have no room. All right, sir.
Fat jokes. They always are funny.